don't mind this, my husband's in the middle of making me a platform so I don't kill everything downstairs, so he hasn't painted it, so it kind of looks like an eyesore, plus you can see my ceiling fan. Okay, this is going to be the first workout I sent you for this week. I'm just going to go over a couple of the terminologies and what the exercises. So on the first workout, you have an up-down jack. So if you have a bench, you can either put, I just got done with classes, so I've got the bench here with two risers. So you're just going to go up, down, 2 jacks. So you can run it like this, or you can just do one of the risers. So that's the up, down, 2 jacks. Then you're going to have small weights, and you're going to have sidearm jacks. So you can go right and left or both. So on that one, I think you have 10 small or sidearm jacks, and then you're going to go 10 squats. Once you have the 10 squats in, you're going to go 10 sidearm jacks again. 10 squats until you hit a minute, alternating both of those. Then you're going to have power squats and then 20 scissor jacks. So power squats are power out and in. Those are power squats. Make sure your butt goes back. And then once you do 10 of those, and then you're going to do 20 scissor jacks. So that's these, where your legs go back. Do 10 of those, or 20 of those, go back to the 10 squats, power squats, 20 scissor jacks, 1 minute. Then the last one is you're going to do some tap-ups on the bench. So if you want, you can just tap those heels up to keep your arms up. Or you can do the power 20 like this, and then you'll have jogs in place. So it'd be like 20 here, and then you jog in place for 20. 20 here, jog in place for 20, and that's for another minute. That's your cardio circuit. Then you're going to go to the second circuit, which is going to be your strength circuit. So inchworm is kind of a common terminology. I actually call them walkouts. So it's a walkout plank. What you're going to do is you can put a mat out. You're going to walk all the way out, all the way in, and then do 2 lunges. So it's a walk out, walk in, and then 2 lunges. And I believe that one is a minute as well. Then you're going to do some goal posts. I'll just demonstrate with some 8s. Because these are tough because you have to use static muscles. You have to get your arms straight. You might have done these before. And then about 45-degree angle with that forearm in and out. But try to keep those elbows up. So you'll have those for a minute. If you need to, you can go right, left. Or you can drop down to lighter weight. You're going to do an up-down plank. I'm going to guarantee after the first 2, because I did this workout last week, I think it was, your arms are going to be hurting. So an up-down plank, let me move this so you can see my arms. You might have already done this one as well. So you can either start in the up position or the elbow position. Make sure your butt is down. You're going to go up, up, down, down. So you're going to do that for a minute as well. Just try to keep your form where your butt is down. So those are up-down planks. And then front to side raises. So, I don't know, you could use your 6s if you have 6s. So you're going to go front to side. Now if you do side, make sure you're at the side and not just here doing a fly. It makes a difference if you have your arms back. It really hones in on those delts right there. So that's a front to side raise. You're going to go back and do that cardio circuit I just told you for a minute. I think you go through 2 times. Look at your workout. I just kind of scribbled it on this. Then once you're done with that cardio circuit the second time, you're going to do a chest press to fly. So you're going to use your bench for this. So make sure your butt is all the way at the edge. You can use heavies like 10s. I just grabbed these. So you're gonna do a press. So thumbs together and then a fly. Thumbs together and a fly. Now when I do the chest press, I release my fingers and I try to do a full range of motion. So that's your first exercise on the third strength circuit, chest press. Now this next one is one of my favorites because I really feel it. And I'm just gonna do it from this end, but I would probably have you do it from the wide part of the bench just because the way your arms are, it's gonna be hard to, just trust me, just do it right here. But I'm gonna do it this way so you can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna put my hands on the bench and I'm gonna dip my butt down. I'm gonna go with my elbows. I'm gonna do 4 dips. Then I'm gonna go down, down, up, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, up. And even if you don't get the 4, you do 3 and a down, down, up, up. I just like to go to the beat of the music. So those are the 4 triple or the pulse 4s and the walk downs on the triceps. Tricep pulse 4 walk downs. Okay, Bulgarian split squats. And you can have weights with these. This is just where you have your toe on top of that bench. The higher it is, the tougher it's going to be because your knee has to go down. So you can have weights, and you're going to go straight down and up. Now what you want to do, you probably know this, but as you're lunging, your knee will be obviously here at the end, but make sure this knee doesn't go past the toe. So then you're going to do 1 minute on the right and then 1 minute on the left. Then you're going to do ball crunches, which is this, which I absolutely love. So again, I think I've showed you these before. Make sure you're not rolling on your butt, but get as low as you can and get as far back as you can, keeping your tummy tight. And then you're going to do a plank on the ball. So it's going to be up to you. Some people can't get their whole body over the ball and keep it stable. So you're going to roll over. If you want to, you can keep it on your shins. Or if you can, you're going to be on your toes, just like that. And you're going to hold it for 1 minute. Okay, that's your first workout. And then after that, that strength one with the plank that I just showed you on the ball, you're going to go back and do the cardio circuit again. So that's workout 1. And I might as well just take you into workout 2, even though this video is going to say workout 1. We're going to do the second one. I'm sorry, I'm sweating. So the second one you're going to do about 40 minutes, whether it's a walk, or like you can get on your treadmill, run, whatever you want to do. But I want you to get 40 minutes of cardio. You can also do intervals of running, walking, high, incline type stuff. Then you're going to do some stationary runs for 2 minutes. So you're going to do 1 minute each side. The stationary runs, and I'll do on this side so you can see. So one foot is going to be on your bench, and I like to keep it like close to the edge. This leg's going to stay on top. This leg is going to do the running. So you're going to try to go forward and back the whole length of the bench. And I want you moving your arms, stay on the ball of your feet, and you're going to run for 1 minute, and then you're just going to turn this way, and you're going to run this way. So those are stationary runs. Then you're going to do burpee with a double push-up, and that's going to be on the bench. So you're going to use the widest part of the bench, and what you're going to do, you're going to come down, you're going to do 2 push-ups, and then hop back in. Down, all the way out, 2 push-ups, and then hop back in. So I believe that one is either 1 or 2 minutes. And then you know how we did the up-down jacks? You can either do that if you can't figure this one out. Otherwise, you're going to come up, jack, down, jack. So it'd be up, jack, down, jack, up, jack. So believe it or not, this also works for your balance muscle because you're doing a jumping jack on top of the bench. Then you're gonna walk up and down the bench. So, kind of like what we just did. Oh, actually this one is an actual walk up. So you're gonna keep your legs wide. You can be here, or remember the powers that we did on the floor. Let me pull this down. So if you want to, you can also take the risers off. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna come up and squat, or if you want, you're gonna do the power ups. But I want you to be light on those feet. So those are power ups. And then you're gonna do squat, hold, jabs. So you're in this squat, and you're holding, and you're really low, like your hips are right where those glutes are. You're gonna punch as you hold the squat, okay? That's gonna be a minute. And then you're gonna do ball plank, side weighted bends. Okay, so I would recommend a really heavy one. These are the side bends. So the key to this is to have really wide stance because it's going to work on the love handles obliques. And you kind of mentioned that you wanted to work on your core too. So you're going to come down, try to touch that floor, come back up, down, touch the floor with the weight, come back up. So if you notice, I'm kind of bringing my chest to my knee, and I'm bringing my weight back towards my heel. After a while, you're going to feel them right in like your hips, right here, right by the sides. So those are side weighted bends. And then the ball plank, I showed you that one, you're going to do that. And then a side oblique crunch. And ball exchange. Okay, so side oblique, I'm just going to keep this here because I showed you the ball crunch already. So the side oblique, and I'm pretty sure that you can probably do this, but you're going to be in a side plank. So you're going to stack your feet, make sure your hips are here, try not to lean forward, and then you're going to bring your elbow back, and you're going to do a side crunch. So try to bring your elbow to the floor, but you really want to keep that hip up. That's going to work that side core too. And then you're going to flip to the other side and work the other side. Then the last one on this side is going to be what's called a ball exchange. We might have done this one before too. It's one of my favorites. It's going to work that overall core, upper and lower abdominals, especially for us that had babies, you know. So you're going to start like an open jackknife. You're going to take it with your feet, tap it down, take it with your hand, tap it down. With your feet and your hands, always tap the floor at the same time. So try to really kick those legs out long. So that's a ball exchange. Then we're going to get back up and we're going to do some discos, some disco fevers. So I would like you to use heavies on these, so like 10 pounds. You can either alternate arms or you can do one arm at a time. Like you can do 30 at a time. I think is what I'm going to do. Yep, 30. So just think about Saturday Night Fever. And you're going to take one arm, press it down by the foot, and then push it up. So just like disco fever. Once you have 30 on this side, you're going to go down and up on the other side. Really press up. Now if that hurts your shoulder, just pull it back instead of putting it above your head. Those are disco fevers. Then you're going to have a squat press. So same thing with the weights. You're going to get into that squat. You're going to squat down and press up. Squat, press. So there's your squat press. Get-ups with overhead shoulder. So these are some of my favorites too. And this one you're going to go, this workout you'll go through twice. So get-ups, means you're gonna sit down and get right back up. So you're gonna go sit down, get up to a shoulder press. Sit down, get up, shoulder press. Sit down. So obviously, the lower your bench is, the tougher it's gonna be. I think we had one more on that one. Oh, shoulder shrugs. So definitely 10s or heavier. Arms at the side, just let them hang. Shoulder shrugs. So you really want to squeeze your ears. Kind of think about the weight being behind you right here. And using those traps and squeezing tight and letting go. Squeezing tight and letting go. You'll really feel it in the back, right here in those shoulders, those rhomboids, and then your traps. So that's your second workout. And I will send it to you. If you have questions,